Chapter 11.7, Solving Equations with Integers. So when we solve a problem, such as, there we go, let's say we have 3 plus 2 times 7, and I want to know what that equals. First I do what's inside parentheses, 5 times 7, then I multiply, and 5 times 7 is 35. Or let's say I have 7 minus 3 times 2 plus 1. Well, according to PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, subtract, add and subtract. You get it, okay? I would have to multiply first. So 7 minus 3 times 2 is 6, and then plus 1. And now I add and subtract left to right. So 7 minus 6 is 5. Just kidding. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. When solving equations with integers, solving for that unknown, solving for x equals what? We are going to undo PEMDAS. That means that I'm going to work from the bottom up. So if there is subtraction and addition, I'm going to undo it, okay? Meaning I'm going to do the opposite. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Here in example 1, I have 7 plus 9 equal, or t plus 9 equals 5. So step 1, write down the original equation. Notice the t. This and this look exactly the same. Which of these is the t and which of these is the addition symbol? I have no idea. So a t from now on needs to be written with the little hook on the bottom in order to differentiate it between that and an addition sign. So t plus 9 equals 5. So I need to solve for t. I need to figure out what t equals. So in order to do that, I'm going to do the opposite of what this says. Instead of adding 9, I want to subtract 9 from both sides. Because whatever I do to one side of an equation, I have to do to the other. Now, why am I subtracting 9? Because I want to get t by itself. If I have t and I add 9 to it, and then I take 9 away from it, I'm left with just t. So t equals 5 minus 9. Well, 5 minus 9, if I think of a number line, now here's 5, and I want to take 9 away. So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get to 0. Take away another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at negative 4. So t equals negative 4. And I can check that. Negative 4 plus 9 does in fact equal 5. Okay, so let's try another one. Here I have m divided by 5 equals negative 7. M divided by 5 equals negative 7. Well, I need to undo this division. In order to undo it, I need to do the opposite, which is multiplication. So I'm actually going to multiply both sides times 5. That leaves me with m by itself. Negative 7 times 5 is negative 35. And I can ask myself, does that make sense? Well, negative 35 divided by 5 is in fact negative 7. So it does work. Now, notice how I'm writing them directly underneath. If I add 9 here, I'm subtracting 9 here. I want to see you do the same. You can solve it another way, which I'll show you here. Let me turn the page. So if I had t plus 9 equals 5. A second way to show it is to show it sideways. So t plus 9 minus 9 equals 5 minus 9. So notice this minus 9 goes here sideways. Okay, that's the piece that I'm adding. And then I'm left with t equals negative 4. Either way is acceptable as long as they are both neat and you are showing all of your steps. All right, let's take a look at example 2. You earned $200 during the summer and deposit it into a new savings account. You withdraw $25 on the first day of each month, starting in September. For how many months can you withdraw $25? So let's see. I know I'm going to withdraw some money. Withdraw some money. And I'm going to withdraw that money for some number of months, and that's going to equal my total in savings. So if I withdraw some money, I know I'm going to withdraw $25. I'm going to withdraw it for some number of months. I don't know how many, we'll call it M. And I know that I have a total of $200 that I can withdraw. So here is my equation, 25M, because remember, a number, this is called a coefficient, right next to a variable means to multiply. So 25M equals 200. Well, 25 times M. I want to undo this, and I undo it using division. So you can do it two ways. You can use the division sign like this. However, the more common way, instead of doing it that way, is to use a fraction line, because a fraction also means division. So I'm going to use a fraction line and divide both sides by 25. Now I'm going to show that these cross cancel because 25 divided by 25 equals 1, and 1 times M is M. So I'm left with M on this side. 200 divided by 25, well, I know there are 4 25s and 100, so there must be 8. So M equals 8 months. So you can withdraw $25 a month for 8 months before you run out of money. Okay, that's it for examples. Please be sure to show all of your steps, write the original problem, show what you do to each side of the equation, and come see me if you have any questions.